So that has to be commended. But it's as you mentioned before, Laquan, he needs to get over that hump. He's already a gatekeeper of the top 10, basically.
Yeah, he is.
He needs to take care of business against his friend, and then he needs
his own gatekeeper, pretty much.
And then he needs to prove that he's not just a gatekeeper. He needs to prove that he actually has what it takes to be top 5 in this game, at least on the island so far. But with the stacked talent that we have so far, including these two players that are going to duke it out right now, and we see Inkling coming out for this matchup, it makes sense.
Yeah, because Pichu is one of those hyper-aggressive characters that if he gets in, Pac-Man can't really set up.
He might actually use the Pac-Man depending on how this game goes, though.
True, true. But his Inkling, I don't know if you've been watching much of his Inkling lately, but it's strong. Let's just leave it at that and let everyone else see what happens. Makes sense.
Beautiful edge guarding by EKing as well. That latch trapping with the bomb and actually going for the down smash. That's a fair with 112% on Pichu already. Roller!
He actually read that recovery option from Pichu, but was a little bit too far away because he reacted in time. He just... Whoa!
That was a good forward smash by Jiggypoo, actually waiting for that spot dodge.
That was... Yeah.
That's good. That was a good play. Yeah. It's the ally nod of good plays.
The ally, yeah. It's like, yeah, what's good? Yeah.
Back throw, not quite going to do it just yet. And this is the Pichu that's living up to 161. This is actually might be a problem for EKing because he doesn't have that many high percentage setups. So a raw back air can do it, and it did.
Yeah, Inkling is kind of, well, in a sense, well, depends on the watchers, right? But those of us who are familiar with Melee, we have a term called the Marthritis, which is Marth, after getting to his opponents to a very high percent, doesn't really have a way to kill them. Inkling is one of those characters, I would say, but in Ultimate, right? After a certain percent, it's just very difficult to kill, especially if your opponent is able to dodge or avoid, I should say, those roller setups. Or the grab up throws. Which are but the grab up throws are in very particular percents as well.
Not mashing out, trying to see if he can mix them up, and that's not quite going to do it because EKing actually goes for that up smash. He's looking a lot more comfortable now that the game continues to establish at a speed where he can handle. He doesn't want Jiggypoo to actually establish the pressure on his own. Almost connecting with that thunder.
I wanted to say up throw, up air, not grab, up throw, but yeah. It works out.
Grab, up, throw, up air.
Yeah. My blunder. My bad, guys.
So the pressure is on right now, going to FD for Pichu. He tries to read the DI, but it's not quite going to get it. Oh, that's jab, jab to 66%. Almost connecting with the Ferret, actually trying to get him out. It's an up throw. I figured he was going to use for forward throw, but that's a 2-frame with that forward tilt. My apologies.
Yeah, he was probably going for the up throw to try to kind of mix up EKing into thinking, hey, I'm going to use a thunder now from this setup, but I just didn't really actually. And
this is the place where EKing does not want to be. A cut, lightning loops galore, getting him up to 66%. This is not over, not by a long shot. Oh, the roller! Forward smash, and that's
definitely it. But yeah, we see like some of the things you would expect from other players, right? Like, okay, you go for up throw, you're gonna go for thunder because it's, you know, the thing that you should do because it's the normal Pichu things. These types of players will not necessarily go for those, especially if they know their opponent's waiting for it. They try to mix you up, they try to open you up in different ways to try to secure those kills or the damage, right? And, you know, Jiggypoo tried to do that in that final game, and not final game, the first game, but EKing was still not gonna, like, he felt that stock, he lost it, but in the other areas, he wasn't getting punished for that. What? No. Still Pichu, still Pichu.
Yeah, he's gonna stick with the Pichu. He did not play badly. There were a couple exchanges that he could have played better.
Oh, I'd say he played really well. It's just polish some particular areas, right? so that because the match was really close. Like, even though there was a large percentage discrepancy at one point, he was able to bring it back for the final stop.
They go back to FD as well because it was pretty even. So I can't blame him for actually running it back.
I would say having a little bit more awareness with the roller setups on how EKing is setting up the setups. Redundancy, but yeah.
EKing covering with the 2-frame mode, the down tilt, a couple of times, actually racking up good damage. Up throw, gonna miss that up air, and that's a lightning loop.
Oh yeah, not yet. He didn't get the actual loop, you know, getting all that damage. Okay.
I love that setup.
But that was a great tech as well from EKing. Because the setup would have been, you're probably going to die from this. But EKing quickly teching. And those attacks are actually also, well, for me at least, they're not easy. Especially from ththose downers on the stage.
Using Thunder Joe's trying to maintain a little bit more distance. Up throw. Oh, missing. He cannot miss those confirms, but actually goes for the down smash covering the option.
Exactly what I was talking about, right?
Yeah.
Awareness on the roller setups. You're going to get those stocks because it's incredibly punishable on shield.
Oh, that's a ledge trump. Oh, down smash. Not going to do it just yet. Oh, but actually goes for the second down smash and actually gets the stock. I like the fact that Jiggypoo is constantly just going back and forth, so EKing doesn't know what he's going to do, so he goes back, and then he runs up and grabs him, then goes back again, and then runs up, and that's actually just short hop nair. So different options that he's actually going for, and it's pretty tight so far.
Yeah, I'd have to agree. And, you know, matches being this close, I like the Thunder Jolt use, though. I was gonna about to mention that. I want to see a little bit more Thunder Jolt use from Jiggypoo to try to control the stage. Because EKing...
Oh, gets it. Not
yet. Okay.
Not gonna do it.
Because EKing has been able to get it in on Pichu, you know, rather well. And those Thunder Jolts are gonna limit that those approach options that EKing has.
Needs to be careful that he doesn't hold shield too much, and throughout a down smash, trying to get a read out of the movement of EKing. He needs to be careful with the recovery as well. Oh, Skull Bash actually saves him.
I want to see an Armada sniper. I want it.
Oh, down smash actually waiting for the spot bash to end. That's a stock. Jiggypoo needs to take 2 more stocks out of the #1 player in order for him to advance into winners finals. EKing establishing control of the stage. Jiggypoo actually trying to throw a couple of Thunder Jolts. That's an up throw. He's not going to get the conversion out of it, but he does a back air. Putting him in a random... Oh, boy. Woo!
I agree. I agree with that option. I know he risked taking a lot of percentage on him if he missed the edge guard, which he did. But he needed to secure the stock.
And that's the first up smash I've seen from Pichu in a while. Not just in this game, but I've never seen him actually go for that option. It was pretty good as well. Avoiding the bomb damage and rolling away. But EKing just applying more damage with those jabs. Oh, man, he went for the... Oh!
Roller setups again, taking the stock and the set for EKing. So, honestly, you know, there's other things he can work on. But to get the set from EKing,